Alright, YouTube. There was probably a bit of delay there. I am live. The reason why sometimes there's a delay at the beginning of these live broadcasts is because it's doing like a stream test, and I never know whether or not it's actually going to work, so I don't say anything in case I end up being an idiot that's talking while no one's listening because I'm not live. But hey, there's a few people in chat. I know this was not planned, and some of you may be saying, Air, it would really help me if you would schedule your streams. And yes, I will schedule my streams. Right now, I'm still just doing a lot of testing to just make sure my internet bandwidth is going to hang in there. It's been years of terrible bandwidth, so call it pessimism, but I'm making sure it's going to work. I have some people making me some stuff for Twitch. I will eventually start streaming on Twitch because Twitch is just better as a platform for a creator when it comes to live streams. Not because I like their layout or their website particularly, but it's more valuable to me in terms of being able to make this worth my while. From a monetary standpoint, YouTube's just not very good with live. YouTube's great for playback videos, and I don't want to leave YouTube. This is my platform. This is what I do. This is where you all watch me. So anything that I do stream on Twitch will be ported over to YouTube so you can watch it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do eventually. But until then, I'm just going to stream here because this is where you all know where to find me, and I'll let you know when the Twitch channel's ready. It's Patchy the Legend is my Twitch channel if you want to go check it out. Got a lot of folks in chat, and it's good to see you here. I'm doing good for everybody who's asking. Doing good. Hope you're all doing well too. So we have this Battle of Iron Rock to go fight, and I'll be trying to watch the chat from time to time just to see how things are going, answer any good questions that come up or stuff like that. But let's jump into the Battle of Iron Rock here, where I'm going to fight against... I'm going to fight a battle that we're probably going to lose, but I'm going to try to do as good as I can here just to slow up the greenskins. Yeah, I don't have the link on me right now, John E., so it's going to be... I can't see because the plane Wi-Fi. If you're watching this on a plane, you're probably not going to be getting very good resolution. I'm doing a little bit of a different test tonight. Last time I streamed at 6.5 megabit. I'm streaming at 8 megabit this time, and I'm hoping that means we get a little less pixelation when I'm in a battle moving the camera around. That is one of the things in a live stream that you got to have pretty high bandwidth to overcome, and I think that I'm close. So we'll see how it goes at this point. I'm gonna get some miners back here in defensive positions. All right. I got a lot of quarrelers. If anything's going to win me the battle, it's going to be these guys. Let's keep our grudge thrower back. Keep our quarrelers back at a bit of a safe distance. Though I do want quarrelers ready to cover the flanks for the cavalry that's going to approach. Let's grab all these skirmish units. There we go. Alright. Do I like Skarsnik or Belegar better? That's a good question, Crazy Cowboy. Personally, I like Belegar better, just because I like the dwarfs a little better, just at a personal level. I think the Skarsnik campaign's probably a little more challenging, just due to the fact that you can't recruit orc units until you get to Iron Peak, or 8 Peaks, sorry. So I don't know. That's a good call. What do you all think? What do you like better? Do you like Skarsnik better, or do you like Belegar better? Who's your bae, to use the words of the young people these days? Left flank looks weak. You could try building a wall. I'll work on that, Chris Parsons. The dwarfs ought to be good at building things, right? But seriously though, no politics talk in the chat, or else I'm going to start banning people. This is a politics-free zone, unless we're talking about Gorbul's campaign. That's my rule. So let's make it politics-free for those who have had enough for the next forever. Ooh, so Sam Fisher asked what's my favorite college football team. I grew up in Oklahoma, so I'm a Sooners fan. It's kind of hard to be a Sooners fan sometimes these days, but I am. Is there a Twitch stream too? Not right now, Elias. There's not a Twitch stream right now. There will be. I'm going to switch over eventually, because Twitch just has more options for a live streamer, so I will switch over, but that time is not yet. I'm getting some stuff ready before I switch over. Skarsnik Bay. I can see that we got some Skarsnik love down there in the chat. It's good. Skarsnik is fun. I love the I love some of the benefits that he gives to the goblins. It's ridiculous to have goblins be so powerful, and it's honestly kind of entertaining. I'm gonna take out their archers first. We're doing okay at defending the flanks, but the problem is I'm about to get attacked by multiple units. And it's gonna get a little tricky to hold these guys out. Let's just go ahead and attack proactively over here. Same thing over here. Let's try and just keep these guys off me. Let's countercharge a little bit here. Okay, we got rid of some of the archers. Let's get rid of more. The grudge thrower is going to get hit. Like I said, I'm not sure if we can pull off the win here. Somewhere their lord's probably... Oh, their lord's back here. He's a goblin great shaman, I think. If we can beat back some of their cavalry, which we are doing at the moment at least. Got another wave inbound. Let's just keep fighting these guys off. We might be able to pull out the victory with our quarrelers just due to numbers, but we're getting pretty overwhelmed in the infantry department at the moment. It's not good. To get away. Their wolf riders are coming in for a YOLO charge here. Yeah, our infantry are losing, but if we can fall back to the second line of infantry, which I will attempt here. Let's bring in the second line. Let's get all my quarrelers and try and fall back to safety. Okay, I got some miners to throw in the way there. Remember, the difficulty setting is going to impact some of this because it's on very hard. So whereas normally these guys might stand a little bit better, you might be like, I wonder why they're losing. I mean, so yeah, difficulty does make a difference. And then of course I'm controlling them, so there's a pretty good chance they're going to lose. Plus we're overwhelmed here. This is really not a terribly winnable situation for me. Unless I can get back with my quarrelers and get the work done that needs to be done. I'm going to try and get rid of these wolf riders. If I can't get rid of the wolf riders, we are definitely not going to get this done. Yeah, all my infantry is toast, which means that we are probably toast. I have enough ammo and potential damage with these quarrelers to kill most of the units remaining on the field if I could do so from a safe place. But that is most likely not going to happen. Plus, I don't have a lord, and the goblins do here. Let's fall back. We got rid of a few more of the wolf riders. Yeah, we don't have anything to fall back to because all of our infantry is routed. So that's going to be our biggest problem here. Let's see, where's one of my great weapons quarrelers? Let's turn it around to stand the ground, and then try and bring the rest of these guys back to accomplish something. If I can get any of these infantry back, that would be great. Try and get rid of some of this infantry. Now these guys are going to get chased down by wolf riders, so this is definitely over. We can't win this, but it was worth a try. Sometimes you're able to best the AI in these situations and set them back considerably, so it's always worth a shot. Always worth a shot. Killed a lot of these boys, but I don't think we can keep them off of us for too terribly long. The leadership on the greenskins is a little better than I would have liked to have seen here. I'm gonna try and sling some fire over here real quick. Let's get rid of these wolf riders. Okay, I got a few more units back. Start an attack here. Getting a little bit of work done with those quarrelers with great weapons. Let's try and sacrifice our small unit and then pull back more. Okay, our miners survived here. We can actually take control here. My guys are tired too, which is going to be yet another problem. Got my grudge thrower crew back. Yeah, my miners are doing some weird stuff there. They're like kind of spread out all over the place. I got one more quarreler with a great weapon. No, it's the small unit. I'm going to have to just try and hold these guys in place for a second with one quarreler unit turn around and do the damage that I can do. Yeah, it's too late. We're done. So not gonna happen. Vote Gorbel. I will, Panzer Creed. You better believe I'll be voting Gorbel. Let's see. Block Army was a success. That's unfortunate. That's going to be a grudging for me losing Iron Rock for sure. So the rebels have taken control of Iron Rock, but that's fine. My real goal here is to take control of 8 Peaks. Now, the sad story is that even though I defeated these guys massively in a battle last time, I don't have the numbers sufficient to finish them, so I have to hope that I can hold out in a siege for long enough to get these guys to start taking attrition, and that's not going to be easy. And I have this skill here that takes 5 turns away from the enemy, and I've had them siege for a couple of turns, and they still have 7 turns of supplies here. It's absolutely sick. It must be because it's a level 5 stronghold, so I'm going to have to just end some turns. Does difficulty affect leadership? Terra Booma asks. So it affects leadership on the AI. It doesn't give you a negative penalty that I'm aware of, but it gives the AI a big positive buff, if I understand that right. Slaughter all humans. That's right. Gorbel knows what he's doing. Yes, my internet, Mr. Narwhal says that, hey, I thought you said your internet was too slow to stream. It was. I have the same internet. Nothing that I know of has changed. Oh, great. The Red Fangs have a Wa army. That's not good. Especially if they come after me. So yeah, nothing's changed in that respect. I still have the same internet, but for some reason my my provider decided to actually give me what I'm paying for, which is interesting because they have never felt the need to do so before. It's just kind of random, but I sure am glad to have it. Sure am glad to have it. And yes, I understand, Mr. Narwhal. Narwhal lives matter. You need more Attila Siege? What kind of Attila Siege, Dennis? Rematch with Legend of Total War. So Rod Brown, I definitely would like to play with him again. I need to try and schedule something with him. But of course he's in Australia and I work full time and have 2 kids, so it's kind of hard. Let's see. Stream's only been going on for about 13 minutes there, Mr. Feldush. Or however you say that. Oh, great, man. I'm going to get hit by reinforcements. We're in trouble. Because I got to last for quite a few more turns. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to make this or not. It's going to be difficult. These rock lobbers are actually a problem because I don't have anything fast moving that can actually get to them. But let's see. If I hold my ground, I need 6 more turns. No, 5 more turns to make them run out of supplies and start taking enough attrition that I might actually be able to just straight auto-resolve these guys out. Because going after the walls right now is going to be almost suicidal. But I very well could get attacked by reinforcing Crooked Moon. I'm just going to end turns and see if we can get it done. Is this legendary? No. Yo, this is very hard. And then Brendan, the baby's doing good. So little heir part 2, or as some people called him, the spare heir of Carthage, is doing quite well. So definitely good news. I'm not going to be joining any wars against vampires. We will make the 8 Peaks great again, I can promise you that. Let's see. Am I going to play Skarsnik live? I already played Skarsnik live last time. So I'm not going to play every campaign live because some people don't like this format where I'm talking to you all in chat and then they watch it back later and it doesn't make sense to them because they can't see it. So yeah, I won't do that every time, but I will do it sometimes because I like this live format, and it's just then I don't have to upload anything later if I get it uploaded live, and that's always kind of nice too. Saves me a little bit of work. But the edited versions are probably nicer for someone who's trying to watch it from more like a story type perspective. So Kai Blore asks what dwarfen units are best for stopping cavalry charges. Any dwarf unit that has charge defense against large in a relatively dense formation will do the job. In terms of which dwarf unit is best at killing cavalry, that kind of depends on the cavalry you're being attacked by. Most cavalry has very high armor, so actually anything with great weapons or hammers tend to be good at killing the cavalry. They just may not be very good at taking the charge of the cavalry. So typically I like to use an anti-armor unit, but you try and most of those don't have charge defense against large. So I try to... Air ignores the rat poison. Alright, Emil, I'll do the rat poison. But yeah, I try and use a unit that has a charge defense or a throwaway unit like a miner. I know, that's a grudging, right? For saying that miners are throwaway units. Yeah, dwarf warriors are good. They're good at it, Kyle, you're right. So Teshi's asking what happens to the cinematic campaign episodes. I'm still going to do some. I like doing the cinematic campaign. Some nights, like tonight, I don't have time to edit it, so I decided to do a live campaign. Not all of these campaign episodes are going to be live. Not all will be cinematic. We will mix it up. There'll be a mix of it. Ready-Made Wizard wants to know what my favorite way to slaughter all humans is. With Gorble, of course. That's my favorite way. Maybe do every 5 episodes live. I don't want to make any rules, Henry. So I'm not gonna make a rule because then that makes me stick to things. We're just gonna kind of play it by ear, unless for some reason at the beginning of a campaign I make a rule about it or something. Aaron Rao asked what the Terrorgeist is supposed to be used for. It's an anti-armor flying unit, so it's gonna be good versus anything with high armor that doesn't have an anti-large bonus. That's what the Terrorgeist is going to do well against. I'll take a non-aggression pack for sure. That'd be great. It looks like Crooked Moon's going to fail to sally out against me, and now they're going to start eating some pretty serious attrition, which is good. So I think if we wait them out like another turn or two, we got this. And then we can rebuild our army in the 8 Peaks. Any thoughts on the Wood Elves? Good question, Hunter. I'm really excited about the Wood Elves. I don't know much about them, like from a Warhammer lore type thing, but I'm excited. They seem like they're going to be very different. Like I'm guessing they're going to be highly mobile, lots of archers. I haven't gone and read up on them yet, but it seems really exciting that there'll be another very unique faction that we can pull into Total War Warhammer. So very much looking forward to it. Very much so. And I don't know anything else about it right now. As soon as I have any new information on the Wood Elves, I'll get it to you. I mean, typically, though, if I get to see anything early from a DLC, and they haven't even technically confirmed that it's the Wood Elves, I don't think, have they? But, I mean, it seems like that's the case. Anytime they give me something early, there's always an embargo, so I will bring it to you as soon as I can.
What brings you before the end?
That's one of the responsibilities that comes when you're privileged enough to get to see something early, is you have to play by the rules. So I think that these guys are sufficiently sieged out. I mean, they're pretty much gone. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. So we can finally take the 8 Peaks. I hate that it's by an auto-resolve, but hey, we sieged our way through it. We lost our Dragonback Slayers, which is irritating, but we can re-recruit them because they're a regiment of renown. And there we go. Belegar, the Iron Hammer, is in control of the 8 Peaks, and I'm gonna loot it good. Waiting for Kislev, Red Baron, that would be fun. I don't know how much they're gonna cost, Acid Eagle. I have no idea. So I think I'm in a bit of a different position when it comes to DLC. Oh, let's read this real quick. It says, glory and honor is restored to a throne too long abandoned, my lord. In celebration of this most momentous event, so many generations in the making, the courageous Dawi forces that helped you get this far have ceased the levy exacted upon your coffers. Let the halls of your ancestors ring once more with dwarfen gripes and grumbles of all measure. Angrened cheeks rest upon the 8 Peaks throne once more. Like butt cheeks? Angrened cheeks? Did they really put that in there? Wow. Sean, you're saying that they only sold us 4 factions, and I get it, man. I get it, but think about it. It's 4 factions that were actually different. You go to Attila, there's basically 4 factions in the game. The only difference between some of them is that one of them has like a different kind of cavalry than the other, and then every other unit's the same. Their culture's the same. The building chains are the same. Like, they were basically selling you 4 races anyway. I'm just glad that this time they actually made those different races very different. And this is a personal thing. You all don't have to take my word for it, but I find so much more replayability in Warhammer than I do in any past Total War, with a few exceptions, which is sad because I love those games so much. I hope they take a lesson from how different the factions are in Warhammer and play that into the next historical title, because I would absolutely love that. Hey, did they not have a level 5 settlement? I just looted and occupied. Did it actually take that away from me? That seems pretty annoying. But we have a lot of money. We're going to need to put it to use. I'm going to do an armory. Ooh, reinforced citadel. What's this? Hammers. 10 public order. Melee defense when under siege. I mean, that is pretty cool. I'm not going to build it just this minute, though. I don't know, though. The 10 public order might be worth it. I think it is. Can we build defenses also? No. There is no... That is the defenses, apparently. Because there's not any other building that acts as defenses here. So, interesting. So the reinforced citadel. Let's go ahead and build it, because we do want some form of defense. Let's see. This game is nowhere as differentiating as Shogun 2. I hope that's a joke. Don't get me wrong, Shogun 2 was fantastic, but the factions, the only differentiation was like which unit they were specialist with. But again, no bashing on Shogun 2 from me. I'm just saying that, yeah, it was... Whew, I'm guessing that was a joke. Warhammer is definitely my favorite Total War title so far, and it's not because of the setting. It's because, well, part of it's the setting, I guess, because I like seeing the monsters and everything go at each other, but it's more so because the game is so replayable from a faction standpoint, and it's like everything's so different. So different. I can't get a Doom Diver, old man. This is the dwarfs. Sorry. Oh, yeah, rat poison. That's a good point. I do need to do the rat poison. Let's do that. I'm actually going to not build anything economic here just yet. Hammers, iron breakers, man, that would be handy. That would be real handy. But would it be more handy for me to get cannons, thunders, gyrocopters, iron drakes, organ guns? All that stuff would be pretty handy. Or should I just go and get some hammers, thanes? We can have it all soon enough. Let's, I think we have to put the Hall of Oaths here. I don't think it'll let me build it in one of the minor settlements. I can't remember. Let's just go ahead and build the siege workshop for now, because that taps out at the level 5. Yes, my internet is better now, VPAL. Apparently, I hope it stays this way. I really do. I've spent my money on the 8 Peaks. Let's go spend some money back home at Kharak Eight. It's beginning to look like, so we could do the Hall of Oaths back here too. If I tear something down over here, I wonder if I could build the Hall of Oaths, but I don't want to tear any of this down right now. I'll mess with it later. Let's definitely increase our defenses. It's a lot of money, but we should probably do so. We've already got the highest level defenses here. And let's see, in terms of building chains, maybe let's construct the siege workshop up here. That way we don't have to build both down there. I'm thinking actually that this building chain here, yeah, this can be built at a minor settlement once we take one here, and that'll free up another building slot for us. What's my goal after taking out the goblins? Well, then we got to rule the rest of the world. That's my goal. The current engine needs to go, Red Baron? Do you mean like a Total War, like the graphics engine or something? Ooh, the Skyhammer, that would be great. The Skolder Guard's pretty cool too. I definitely want my Dragonback Slayers back. Give me back my Dragonback. Yeah. Surely this miner can't be worth as much as like the Skyhammer. So I'm gonna boot this dude. And we're totally gonna break out the Sky Hammer here, folks. Better believe it. So Sky Hammer it is. Alright, so we need to replenish our troops. Let's go for a turn or two here. And then if I need to save up the money so we can do the rat poison thing like everybody wants me to. Let's see, Belegar has ranked up. What was I focusing on? Mountaineering, ammunition for flame cannon, organ guns, brass lung, reclamation, upkeep for ranger units. Not real concerned with that. We're going to be replenishing a lot faster. That is a huge win. Research rate 10%. I'm not interested. Ancestral Gudge just gives me weapon against greenskins. Let's go with this Wound Maker. Let's finish that off so that we get some really good weapon damage here. And then we got our Master Engineer. I don't know what to put on this guy. Honestly, I don't like the tech tree on the Master Engineer very much. I don't think it's all that useful. Just my opinion. Heavy lifting, target own army, increases the campaign movement range of the parent army. That's kind of cool. Let's do that, because he's sitting in my army. And I'm a logistics engineer, so that makes it fun. Yeah, hopefully the Tomb Kings are good. I agree, Sean, man. Tomb Kings, I would be so excited. So excited. Alright, we got the steam drills. I have enough money for the rat poison, so just to make the chat happy, here you go. Rat poison it is, folks. Rat poison it is. G'day. Looks like I got some Aussies in the chat. How's it going, Aussies? Heavy lifting does look pretty cool. Gedona, huh? It's 2:11 in the morning here in the UK. You're dedicated, Alex, and I appreciate it. Brad King's wondering what the Tomb Kings are. Does anybody want to fill him in? Or Brad, just go hit Google and Google like Tomb Kings total or Warhammer. And it should show them. They're an undead faction, but quite different from the vampires.
You daft git!
I'm a daft git, am I? Let's see what you think of this. That's right, who's running away now, you daft git? Should we attack these guys just to get to use the Sky Hammer? I think we should. Of course, there's really nothing good to Sky Hammer here. And I'm just going to end up taking a ton of losses to the stupid catapult. Let's wait for an actual decent battle. Who should I put this on? What is this, by the way? It's leadership +4, so it'd probably be good to put on a dwarf warrior, since they have some of the lower leadership, unless a ranger. I don't know. They're all pretty good because they're dwarfs. Yeah, that's right, Alex. Milk and Cookies does have the video up on them, and it's a pretty sweet video. I don't know how he had the time to make an hour-long video about their lore, but color me impressed. Because it was pretty impressive. I haven't looked at the weapons and everything my guys can carry anytime recently. Gambler's Armor, Dragon Helm, Trickster's Helm, Ogre Blade. We've got this 8 extra melee attack on this one. What's the current? Ogre Blade's extra weapon strength, which I actually kind of want the weapon strength. I don't see anything better than that. Got a potion of healing, which that's hard to beat. I think we're good. Let's take a look at Workbane here. Fire resistance. Just give him the one that gives him melee. That'd probably be better. Magic resistance could be good for an ethereal thane. Or runesmith, my bad. Potion of foolhardiness. He won't need that. Missile resistance. He's already pretty missile resistant, but sure, why not? Let's have fun. Then we got my Master Engineer, the basic armor. We'll just give him this one because it's the only other one I have. What is the Sword of Swiss Slaying? Let's give him this this one here. And then the Talisman, Seed of Rebirth, replenishes hit points of combatants. It's himself. Wow, now that's cool. That's pretty cool. And he won't need the Potion of Foolhardiness, so I'm honestly not going to waste it there. Extra research rate, so why not? And then enemy siege holdout time -1. We'll take that too. So got some nice changes there.
Zulrika.
We're actually at positive public order already in 8 Peaks, which is really good for me. So I'm just going to let my replenishment take place. Now, how defensible is the 8 Peaks? Fairly. It could hold out for a while. So let's take a look at where we need to conquer. We got Crooked Fang Fort, which is a little ways away. Valea's Sorrow ought to be an easy grab. And Dingo Crackers. I mean, where does this name come from? Like, it makes me think of like a dingo eating a bunch of crackers. All right. We've got rat poison. How happy are you now, people? How happy are you? I want to do the stuff that increases all my income. Breweries and gem cutters. Let's do that. It's going to take a lot of turns to get that done, but I want to really boost the income. High King's Tribute, an extra 5% tax rate. I mean, there's some decent stuff in here. Volatile Volley. Yeah, let's just do that for now. I may switch it. Dingoes love them crackers. I know, right? Leroy DuBois? Better believe it. Let's see. Stalwart Rune. Growth. Rune of Warding. Let's keep making this guy good at warding off the rat poison. New kid's doing good, Diego. Thanks for asking. He's doing real well. Sorry to interrupt your supper there, Rainin. Hope this is worth it. Uh-oh, here comes chaos.
From the north it comes.
There's a faction called the Cathay. It's like Chinese and Warhammer. What? Tristan, is that true? Can anybody confirm? Because that sounds kind of cool.
And with it, the warriors of chaos march.
I'm from the U.S.
Ready ourselves.
Your royal deafness.
War is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
All right.
Oblivion has
Oblivion's
come, my lord.
upon us. Yeah, shut your pie hole. We get it. All right, Chaos Invasion. We all know we got to beat Chaos. We need to clear out some greenskins, but fortunately Chaos has to cut their way through a lot of vampires and Empire and everything else before they get to us as the dwarves, which will be nice. Which will be nice. Well, if it isn't Mr. Grimgor the Ironhide. The Ironhide.
Setting forth.
Come on, Grimgor. Let's get in a fight, buddy. I'm going to end the turn, so hopefully I get in a fight with Grimgor.
Belegar.
Come on, Grimgor. Ah, come on, buddy. Attaboy. Attaboy. Grimgor's going to attack me. Let's see what we're up against. Holy black orcs. There's 3 of those. It's a good thing I got a Skyhammer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can take Grimgor again here. We've already had to do it once. He's got the Ragnarok Queen, too, so we'll have to watch out for her. She's a nasty bit of work. Let's fight it! Air, I dare you to just head straight for Chaos. Okay. I do go straight for Chaos when I play as the vampires, but we are not going to be doing that as the dwarves. But yeah, whenever I play as the vampires, I actually kind of like to do that. I can't remember how much artillery Grimgor had. I'm going to deploy on this hill, though. Yeah, I'm going to hill camp. Hill camping confirmed. So I'm going to put some of my... Actually, I'm going to make... Let's make a main line of Dwarf Warriors. Just because these guys are pretty sturdy against large units. And let's see, I've got a little bit of backup units behind them. Like the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers, Longbeards, and I can put my hammers back there. Got my Slayers over here. I'm going to put my Ekrund Miners on this flank. And let's get my Quarrelers back here. And let's get Grudge Throwers all set up. And I'm going to put my leaders kind of out in front of the army here. There we go. Actually, I might put this this guy kind of to the outside here. Okay. And then my Ulthar's Raiders, throw them out here. I might actually pull the Hammerers back just a little bit and leave the Dragonback Slayers as kind of like an option. Okay. I am going to Skyhammer bomb the daylights out of the Black Orcs. That's going to be my goal.
Yes. No.
I win if the time runs out, so they have to attack me. I'm going to fast forward for a moment. Tactical facepalm intensifies. Now, why are you facepalming? Strategic line placing, is that the new name for corner camping, Judge? Because I like it. Strategic line placing. That's good. That's good. Alright, so in the chat right now, while we're waiting on this battle to kick off, if you got to pick the next faction to come to Total War Warhammer, what would it be? Who would you pick, and why? Or just scream the faction that you would pick if that's what you want. For me, I'm gonna go Tomb Kings. I would definitely break out the Tomb Kings. Grimgor versus a Manfred duel. I'm pretty sure Grimgor is gonna take that one home. And by take that home, I mean takes home Manfred in a body bag. I'm actually going to spread these guys out a little more just for coverage, and I'll put my Norgrimling Ironbreakers on the front line. There we go. Let's go into play here. Alright, here it comes. Here's the responses. Demons of Chaos, Tomb Kings, Skaven, Lizardmen, Elves, Chaos Dwarfs. Woo, man. An air faction? Now that would be new. The chat is going absolutely berserk right now. High Elves. All of the factions. I like that one. That's a good answer too. Alright, let's get some work done here. Alright. There's always too much for me to micro in one of these battles. Okay, we're getting some pretty serious damage done early on here. Oh crap, that's a lot of archers. Let's go ahead and get the gyro bomber back because it's staggering because of all the archer fire. I cannot even move the gyro bomber right now because it's staggering. What the stupid? Really? Why does a gyrocopter stagger? Alright, I'm gonna have to just like spam click here and see if we can get lucky. I cannot move the Skyhammer. How disappointing is this? It's gonna die. It routed. I couldn't move the Skyhammer because it wouldn't stop staggering. That seems fair. Alright. I'm gonna bring in the Slayers here. One of their chariots dove right through my lines, of course, right in the center, while I was trying to... Alright, let's... Okay, let's attack Grimgor. I have a healing potion, so let's save it. Ooh, Uthar's Raiders just got raided over here. Let's fire back. Let's bring these miners, bomb these guys. Cleared that out. Cleared out some of the other stuff. Skyhammer came back from routing, so let's get it back over here. We managed to rout the Arachnarok Queen. The Peak Gate Guard got him. Some Dwarf Warriors out here. Grimgor is taking an absolute shellacking over here, which is great news for me. What is this unit here? The Dragonback Slayers? Whew, Dragonback Slayers are getting absolutely slain by Goblin Archer fire. Let's return a little bit of that fire. I'm gonna actually take the bomber over here, right on top of those Black Orcs. There we go. Lit up the black orcs. That ought to be the end of them. I'm going to get the bomber back so I don't have to pay to re-recruit it. Slayers continue to take the brunt of all that. Ulthar's Raiders. Yeah, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention here because I got so much going on. Let's take this guy out. I think we routed Grimgor, but the old Ragnarok Queen, she's back for more. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get out over this black orc real quick. Dragonback Slayers. Let's get in here and take out the old Ragnarok Queen. Warlords, keep working your magic here. Alright, let the bombs rip. Alright, there we go. We lit up those black orcs. Some of my guys got attacked here. We should be good. Taking out a lot of these guys. Let's swing some of these guys over here in the middle of the fight. Or not with... Let's heal up. There we go. My runesmith's still alive, and I haven't been using him very well. Alright, well, it wasn't a very well managed battle, but we won. Did we take out Grimgor? Did Grimgor die? I don't remember seeing the little... here he is over here. With only 361 hit points.
Let the vengeance begin!
Let's retake that. He's gonna try and rout off over here. Let's get the gyro bomber up here. Gyro bomber's got pretty decent range here. Let's try and hit Grimgor with it. I'm gonna move up while it's reloading. I still wish that gyrocopters could fire whilst moving. That would be amazing. How much damage we're gonna do here? Pretty good damage, considering it's versus a lord. It's not great, but it's doing damage. Okay, click on him. It's like some weird attack order clicks here. So Grimgor is gonna end up getting gunned down by the gyro bomber potentially. I guess we could bomb him. Let's try and bomb him. We're having a hard time catching up with him. I don't think we hit him. Sure didn't. Alright, well, shoot him. He's down to 184. I want to kill Grimgor here. Kill him. Kill him. I insist you shoot Grimgor. Yes, excellent. Alright, let's see if Grimgor gets gunned down. You know you're Grimgor Ironhide when you're getting chased by a dwarf flying machine. And he's stupid for not, like, routing off the side of the map. He's down to 92 hit points. Alright, Grimgor, you're going down, buddy. This is a grudging. The payment of many grudges rest in the hands of this gyro bomber pilot. The gyro bomber that nearly died at Air's hands. It's a good thing to know that that thing just constantly spazzes out whenever it gets shot with arrows now. What'd he say? Wah? Where's the wah, Grimgor? Where's the wah? Chump. Alright, we're going to end the battle there. So, there we go. Team Grudge wins tonight. Team Grudge. Run, Grimgor, run. He didn't make it, Raphael. He did not make it. Alright, like I said, it was not a pretty battle for me. How many kills did the Skyhammer get anyway? Only 20. That's pretty weak sauce. I feel like it can do a lot better. I think versus Chaos, the Skyhammer is going to do some, you know, crazy damage. Who got the most kills for it? No one probably got a lot of kills, honestly. Yeah, not really. Alright, but we got rid of Grimgor's army. I've got to get going for tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the live stream. I enjoyed streaming for you. Hope you all make it back for another one soon. There will be plenty more streaming as long as my bit rates stay happy like this. Military access. Okay. Sounds like a plan. We should probably try and get some trade agreements and stuff while everybody's feeling happy at the arrival of chaos. We picked up the Sword of Anti-Heroes. Wow, now that is pretty slick, actually. I like that. Moving gyrocopter while shooting would be OP? I don't think so. Gyrocopters get killed by flying monsters. They get killed by missiles. They're not any good in melee. I don't see how that makes them OP. Just actually gives the dwarf a skirmish unit, which would be nice. Yeah, I don't feel like that would make gyrocopters OP at all. Not anywhere near OP, in fact. Let's see. There was one thing. What was it I was gonna? Oh, I was gonna check the trade agreements. And then I'm gonna go. Except I can't trade with any of the dwarfs. How brilliant is that? I'm right next door to them, but cannot trade with them. Spectacular. The only people I can trade with are the idiots that refuse to... Well, now they'll take it. Oh, well, wow. All this time. No, we don't want to trade. No, we don't want non-aggression packs. Now, all of a sudden, someone wants it. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Alright, well, at least we got a little bit more trade. I will see you all on the next episode. HeirofCarthage, signing out.